All right, what's going on? This is episode 3 of the Shooting the Shits podcast. I am Nick D, and I'm here with
I am J.R. Lang.
Blubber Lang again. It's the two of us.
Blubber?
Me and Blubber Lang are gonna take over tonight.
That one's not sticking.
That might stick. Yeah. Another change of scenery. We're in the baseball seats, feeling like I'm back at the Phillies game. Section 103. Dealing out the beers. Glizzies. Love me a glizzy. Chili cheese dog. Love them. But that's besides the point. We'll get into that. But basically today's
and the juice. Love a good cup of the juice.
Actually, we're gonna go back and talk about the juice. The juice is a mix of Titas and a bunch of other different bullshit, and it makes some lemonade drink, and it's what they serve. It's called the Red October juice. And it's really good. But that's besides the point. Today's podcast is really just to talk about bullshit. I mean, just shooting the shit. Should keep delivering some episodes. Maybe a couple you'll catch on, like it, and like what we do. So we're going to keep it going.
We'll keep churning out those little reels for Brendan Mulligan to watch.
Yeah, Brendan Mulligan will keep...
his peanut brain can't sit down and just listen for a minute.
Yeah, the only thing he could sit down and do is watch football for 7 hours, but he can't watch one 20-minute podcast. Yeah, it sucks for him. But, let's break down our weekend. What did we do?
So we were... Friday, we were...
Well, I stayed in Friday and edited the podcast that you guys saw last Saturday. And then, I know we were supposed to deliver a podcast with the guest Justin Veazey I was talking about from last episode. But we had to do slight reschedule, and we're going to try to do it this weekend. But I want to make sure I get that out for you guys. But we did still go. It was about his restaurant called Sin. It's Steak Italian, stands for Steak Italian Nightlife over there in Northern Liberties in Philly. And still went there, had a great time, great eats, got to meet him, great dude. It was great hospitality. Shout out Angelica and John, the bartenders. I would say they served us drinks very well. I was definitely had a buzz. How about you?
Yeah, a little buzz. And then good food. I got a little rigatoni dish. Nick D got the 32-ounce tomahawk porterhouse. No, just kidding. He got a little fillet.
Just a 12-ounce fillet for the goal with the Brussels sprouts.
Dominic got the fillet with the whipped potatoes, but the potatoes never...
Out of the whipped potatoes. He never got the whipped potatoes. He still upset till today about that. But
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Carl D took us out, treated us well.
That's my father, Carl D.
He'll be on here soon.
Yeah, he's a plumber, in case you need that. Plumber.
So then after that we
let
shot.
me on this thing, dude.
This is how go sit with him at a sporting event, flight,
car
ride. This is what you deal with.
Me and Lang have been this close.
Wide-bodied.
Me and Lang have been this close in a lot of different scenarios, especially when we travel. Does it look like I'm
too much packed into his body?
Does it look like I'm taking up too much space? I think I'm just.
But he just is
always
on my. Like, look at. You guys can't see it, but he's on my half, and this
It's called some.
This is what you deal with if you're gonna sit next to Nick D in economy.
Yeah, you ever heard of arm room? You ever heard of arm room
from JFK? Yeah, and you had the aisle. You could have spilled over into the aisle with all your excess.
All right, well,
skin and fat and.
When I have a fucking couple whiskeys, it's a little. I get a couple whiskeys, whiskey sours, whiskey cokes.
Nick D also got us banned from drinking on the plane, on the flight from JFK.
5 minutes later, I had a whiskey coke. So don't even listen. 5 minutes later, they still brought me out a whiskey coke. They didn't have no choice. I'm on a flight to Italy. I'm not gonna sit there and not drink. You're not gonna tell me not to drink on a flight.
Remember the dinner? Dinner was good.
Dinner was good, actually. What airline was that? Because they had really good dinner. One
Swiss.
time, I feel like that's the only time Swiss Airlines is the only time I think I'll ever recommend the food.
Yeah,
I heard airplane food's ass, but.
Anyway, back to Saturday night. As he continues to spill over into my seat, we finished up at dinner, settled up, talked with VZ for a bit, and then we got out of there. We went over to Rivers Casino. Also, when you go to Sin, it's a communal where you wash your hands after you use the bathroom is shared by all genders. So it's individual stalls, and then you wash your hands all together. That will resurface in a second. Anyway, so then we went over to Rivers Casino to watch our boy Gunnar Spain fight. Shout out Gunnar. Gave him hell as always. Fun time, great fight. Loved his intro as always. I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the one? I'm head out west.
I'm heading out west, sucker, 'cause I want to be a cowboy, baby. Sunshine shining.
Escort service for all
the
the
right
right
reasons. Shut up,
Yeah,
chub.
yeah.
At the time of Four Seasons. Yeah, that's good shit. But
Yeah, anyway, so then we hung out for a little bit, and then, we went to watch Gunnar do his thing. It was fun. It was a good time. Always is. After that, shot back into town, and we hung out for the night on the good old Haddon Avenue.
Brewers Town Tavern, always nice. Always a good time.
Yeah.
And then woke up Sunday. Didn't really know my name like usual. Felt like ass. Had a great time though. It was a good time.
Eagles took a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, oh my God. I just want to go back to the MMA fight at least. And shout out Gunnar again, dude. That was awesome. Even just being in that arena, like even before he fought, I don't know. You've been to one of those before, but my best way to describe it is I'm walking in there, just hanging out. We go to our seats. We go around the octagon. We walk in, go around the octagon. We're sitting down. We find seats in the second row. Watched 2 fights before, and when I mean that atmosphere, get yourself in an atmosphere where there's just about 200 people getting to watch 2 people fight. You look to your right, look to your left. Seems like everyone is hungry to beat the piss out of each other. That was the vibe I was getting. I mean, I was almost ready. Like I'm like, damn, makes me want to fucking fight someone. I look to my right, it's this fucking big ass Jack dude. I'm like, yeah, no. He's almost barking. He's yelling so loud he's barking almost to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking. I'm just gonna stay in my seat and drink my Miller Lite. But
his breath's heating up the whole.
breath's heating up the whole thing. We talking about my breath?
No.
Oh no, yeah, dude, barking. Yeah, no, so loud I'm barking. But I mean,
point too.
I mean, overall, I'm getting overall, I'm getting fired up. I mean, that place got me fired the fuck up. Just get you like it. They really do a good job. Cage Wars, I think it's called. They did a really good job presenting it. They got like the Bruce Buffer type guy, the announcer. He fucking gets everything fired up. I thought it was a really good time.
Remember when we were back to before the fight when we were in Martirano's? Grabbing a quick one, and Dominic dropped his vape under the couch.
Dominic dropped his little vaporizer, and it went under the couch.
Wait, what else was under that couch? Didn't we? Wasn't there like something cool under the couch?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I think we left it there, but I remember seeing something cool under the Martirano's couch.
Yeah, but I don't really remember that. I just remember that Carl got me a vodka soda, and that shit was strong as shit. I took a sip. Oh, like that shit is strong as nuts. But then we went, from Martirano's, we went to the fight. From the fight, went back to home. I'd say it was a fun weekend. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a good time. Absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get VZ on soon.
Yeah, good dude. Solid dude. I was just texting him, trying to figure something out.
Triple texting him again?
No, I didn't triple text him. It was a one text back. But Eagles played this weekend, took a loss, a fucking ass beating to the 49ers. What were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, it happens. I don't mind the loss, to be honest with you. Like, it's part of the game. Yeah, they didn't look great, but I don't think that it's too alarming for me. I also don't think that they showed and play called the way that they would in the NFC Championship. I think that they kind of held back, and I mean, Jalen got hurt for a little bit. There's a couple just freak-like plays, broken tackles that aren't going to happen every single time that resulted in touchdowns. I mean, that flag on the whatever. We're not making excuses, but it didn't alarm me. I'm all good with it.
I mean, Mario's weak ass ain't gonna do shit. So if Jalen goes down, we're basically fucked.
Yeah.
He's fucking weak. Weak ass. I just think really just all around could have played better. I mean, it's really flat out simple.
You know what I want to bring up is Acme's cookies and how they've fallen off over the years. Because I used to, I would go to the Acme with my mom and we would grab a bag of the chocolate chip cookies that I'm sure you guys all know of. And they were like these perfect, well cooked, a little doughy, but still like had some body to them. Now they're like these flaky, break apart, brittle. No one wants to eat chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, it's kind of like you. You guys grew up the same way. You used to be young and nimble, and now you're just fucking stiff and old. Flaking.
No, I'm not stiff
Flaking.
and old.
He did a workout yesterday. Now he can't even walk.
Nick D does a workout every day.
You know what, dude? I tried to.
He's never been sore in his life.
I'm sore right now. But back to the point. First of all, what was the big switch up from the Eagles to that? What did you just had that on your mind all day?
No, I've just been thinking about that. And I would put them in the freezer.
And I'm done talking about the Eagles
I
anyway.
would put the Acme cookies in the freezer. And then I would take them out, and when I wanted, I don't know, they were so good, but now they're just trash. And you know, the Acme down in Wildwood,
the Acme
had good ones for a while.
Shout out
but
Wildwood.
Then they must have switched the recipe there. I don't know if they hired
Shout
a
out
new
Wildwood.
baker. Dude, Exit 4 is getting ripped down right now.
It's fucking good. If you're ever in Wildwood, North Wildwood, you go to this place. It's called Exit 6. It's probably the best exit down in the Jersey Shore. Can you maybe explain a little something that goes on at Exit 6?
Yeah. You're going to want to go there with Brendan Mulligan because the way that he acts, the way his body moves when he enters that through that front door is
dancing machine.
Mindlessly moves. It's like there's this one song. I'm not quite sure who the singer rapper is, but it goes, make a ghetto put their hands on their knees.
Yeah, and if you're singing it and you're in the thing, like, make get a bitch put her hands on the knees, hands on the knees, hands on the knees, make get a bitch put her hands on the knees. I don't know how to dance, make it lean, make it a good bitch put her hands on the knees. Hey, hey, dance, 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 dance. Make it get a bitch put her hands on the knees. Oh, hey, oh, hey. Because there's a fucking earthquake coming through.
Turning this bitch try.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I'm out of
got some good
town,
times.
thugging with my rounds. Hey, that shit was fire. That would be the place you go to like 2 a.m. too. You're ass blasted, and you just go in there and you find good beer. This bull named Rob. You know, we have his friend named. We're not gonna fully out him. But his name's Rob. His name's Rob. So the one day, you know, we're drinking, having a great time. And then
Lazy Bass.
at the Lazy Bass. Shout out to Lazy Bass in
As
Wildwood.
Dominic calls it, the Lazy Goose.
Shout out to Lazy Bass in Wildwood. We're all having drinks there, banging beers, and we're like, where are we going to end up tonight? I'm like, I'm trying to end up at Exit 6. Rob's like, hell no. I'm not ending up at Exit 6. And then, you know, time goes on. We go to a couple different places. Where are we at? What's the thing on the beach?
Yeah, at the Icona, the beach bar.
No. The one on the beach.
Oh, Seaport?
Seaport. We're at Seaport. Shout out Seaport Bar. We were there for a little bit, and then we get, you know, it gets a little later, talking like 12, 1, gets to 2.
How many beers deep are you at this point?
Probably a baker's dozen. At least a baker's dozen. And then
Baker's Dawson or two.
I mean, how about you? How many were you down?
Close to it.
Yeah, so
I was on his heels.
yeah. Then, we're like, it's 2:00, time to go to exit 6.
And then you walk out of the pregame at Keenan's, and then it catches your eye.
Shout out Keenan's. That's a
The
great
walking
part, too.
taco guy, and he just makes you the hottest batch of ground beef in a Doritos bag that you'll ever have. I mean, but it does good stuff for you. It's what you need in the moment. What's he charging, like $6 nowadays? You can't pass it up. $6 walking taco. I mean, at the local snack stand back, when you were a kid at the wrestling tournaments and stuff, you get a walking taco for $3. But that's also another thing I wanted to bring up: the price of an Airhead at a snack stand. It used to be 15
All right, hold up about your Airhead. We never even finished our story. So we get past the walking taco joint, get into exit 6. Our friend Rob that said he wasn't going to go there is the first person we see. He goes, yo! We're like, Rob, who are you with? He's like, well, I don't know. No, but I just thought, I don't know. I'm here.
Having a good time. Cards on the bar.
And yeah, next thing you know, we're on the dance floor fucking jumping.
Tearing it up with Rob.
Jumping. Shout out, Rob. But go back to your Airhead story.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say, you used to be able to get an Airhead at a snack stand for no more than 25 cents. I was at a snack stand in, it was like a high school somewhere, and they were charging $1 an Airhead. Couldn't believe that. But back when I was a kid, no more than 25
Prices
cents.
are rising. Prices are rising.
Hurt me to see that.
Well, we've also been out of high school for almost 4 years now.
I'm not talking about, I'm talking about Little League when I was 10. My mom would send me up with $5 to the turf, and I would come home with a full belly and some candy in my pocket.
That was the best.
Yeah, really was. You would see your boys play.
Yeah.
Talk lip
Talk junk.
in middle school the next
Talk
day.
junk. Talk junk. That's good stuff.
Man, good times. Absolutely. Yeah, excited for the summer though. I mean, it's gonna be a lot more fun down the shore coming up.
Shout out the OD. Shout out the Point. Already said Keenan's exit 6. Icona Bar, Wildwood. Shout out the Princeton. I don't know. Those are really all the ones I really like. Did I say the OD? OD's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, the Atlantic City one. What's that one called? H1?
HQ2. Shout out HQ2. We had some really good times in HQ2. We saw 2 friends play. We got there way too early. We didn't even get to really see them play. I ended up back at the Shore House, passed out.
That was a funny story. We can get into that one. So we go for the 2 Friends concert. And like Nick D said, we got there a little early. I don't know when the 2 Friends were actually supposed to come on, like 4 maybe. I don't know. We probably got there like 12.
Yeah.
So we walk up, and I'm on right next to Nick, and he goes up to the bar, and he's like, "Yo, you want something?" And I was like, "Yeah, just like a Corona, just a beer." Nick D grabs 3. It was 3, right? Because it was
No.
Yes, I think it was. I think 1 was for Leia, and then 2 were for you. Nick D grabbed 3 vodka lemonades and a Corona, and it was like $109. I remember, because they were like $30, 32 a piece, and then with mine, anyway, it was something absurd. They were like $30, like close to a quart of vodka and lemonade. Anyway, at the end of it, Nick D those vodka lemonades got the best of him, so we Uber back home to Sea Isle at Nick D's house.
He didn't get the best of me. And then he started, and then after
he got the best of Nick. You're getting kicked out, and then the bouncer's like, "You gotta get him out of here." And then I'm holding up your neck, grabbing you by the back of your head, saying, "No, he's all right. He's all good. He's not wobbling." Little did he know I had my forearm straining his neck up.
Yeah, and then But after the, I mean, what was bullshit is after the second one, they're like, yeah, I got you at a vodka lemonade. They poured me vodka,
Sour mix.
sour mix. Like, oh yeah, and I'm not gonna tell a difference. Even when I'm mad drunk, I know what a vodka lemonade tastes like. And I was pissed off. So you know what I did? I slammed it. Fucking slammed it, and I ended up back at home.
So we Uber back to Sea Isle, and Nick D gets hungry at this point.
Made hungry.
He calls up the local Hank Sauce in Sea Isle. So mind you, we're staying on 29th Street.
Shout out Hank Sauce.
29th, and Hank Sauce is on 86.
82nd or something
82nd.
like that.
Down by Clark's. Down by the Clark's.
Shout out Clark.
And what'd you throw in? It was like $70 worth of food or something. It was buffalo chicken dip, cheeseburger with bacon.
The Hank burger.
The Hank burger.
Couple wings.
Couple 20 rack.
In the camouflage
wings.
sauce.
Yeah. So,
Shit.
obviously at that point, Nick D is incapacitated, so he has no way of getting there. They don't deliver. So Nick D orders an Uber to Hank Sauce, picks up the food, and then you paid the same Uber driver to drive you back home, right?
Yep.
You gave him another $40 or something?
I don't remember, dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember fucking eating that.
Well, it was all gone when you got back home. You didn't bring any back. It was all done in the Uber
No, it wasn't.
on the ride
I
home.
didn't eat any of it in the Uber, but I made sure someone wanted fucking the buffalo chicken dip, and I just ate it all before anyone woke up. I made sure I ate all the food before anyone woke up. Everyone at that time was taking a nap, and I just was eating, and eating. God damn it. That's a good ass joint, though. Shout out Hank Sauce over in Seattle City. Do a great job. Very good joint.
Yeah, it is.
God damn, I love the beach, dude.
Yeah. It's got to get warm again.
I know.
I'm tired of this cold.
I'm gonna have to sneak down the Wildwood though soon. Just go. Just
We
go.
might as well. It's nice down there. It's quiet. Peaceful.
Well, yeah, you live in a quiet part of town, so it's nice. Aren't they building bars there soon? Down by
yeah,
the
that's the
crest?
word. That's the word. They apparently hired the I don't know if he's an architect or I don't know what you would call him, but
He's something.
who modeled
He's the bull.
He's the bull who modeled Avalon's main strip, and they hired him to do obviously not the same thing, but basically the same thing with restaurants, bars, shops, and whatnot in Wildwood Crest down New Jersey Ave. So that should be cool. I think it's like a 10-year project. It's going to slowly happen, but
Fucking 10-year projects.
I mean, we'll be old as dirt by the time that's done.
Be old as dirt by then. Well, I don't even want to. I ain't even gonna want to go.
You can be done drinking.
Fucking Party Paul might be dead by then.
Party Paul never gonna die. 2012 to infinity.
To infinity. Party goddamn Paul. Shout out Party Paul.
Shout out Party Paul.
Yeah. Hope you see this one day.
Hopefully, I might have to just send it to him.
You know Party Paul
I think I could
personally?
Do I know Party Paul personally? Are you serious? You thought that was he was just a myth?
I never thought he was a myth. I just didn't know
my
who
gosh,
he was.
Yeah, I love Party Paul.
All right.
Curly-headed guy.
Shout out Party Paul.
Great cat. He was like
I don't know.
silly smart too.
Party Paul. I mean, I see we go in the shed. You go to the yacht club, go in the shed, and you see fucking scratched up in the wall, Party Paul, 2012 to infinity. I always thought, yeah, maybe he might be a myth.
No. Real ass dude. And all I remember is one day at camp, he just was singing, "Here I go again on my own." Solo. On the tables of the yacht club.
He said he's silly smart.
Silly smart. He always had a quick fact for me. Stat. He went to like Washington or something.
Probably like some stupid ass stat too.
Yeah.
Like something. It's like, oh, this happened here and that happened here. On this date and this time.
Something Merrifield would say.
He's eating waffles. Yeah, Merrifield. Shout out Merrifield. Jay.
He's killing it out in Colorado. He's loving it.
Shout out Colorado.
He's got a new girl apparently.
You really gonna out him like that?
I know. I don't know why.
God, you keep doing
Sorry,
this
Dust.
stuff where you start outing people. Holy
I
shit!
gotta watch my mouth.
I know you really do. We're live. You gotta remember
are.
we're live.
I know.
Shout out Just though. You know, we had some good times with him this summer too. God, he's a riot. Love him.
He'll be back soon for baseball season. We play on a baseball team, the South Jersey Brewers.
Sluggers.
Yeah, it's always a good time. We play on Sunday mornings, all around South Jersey.
Call me the 4-hitter.
Nick D bats 4. He listens to Loud Thunder
Every
Every
rain,
Rain.
feel line between joy and
That's his walk-up
pain.
song.
Long strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same.
That's how he walks up with the bat on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's good shit. That is good shit, man. I love that team. I just kind of sucked, but it's all right. What would you bat number 2 as number 2?
No, I was batting leadoff.
Lead off. Still number 2 though.
Remember Merrifield slid in number 2. Dominic bat 3.
No, because I was hungover half the year. I don't even remember really what was going on.
One day, Nick D is a lefty, so he throws with his left hand, and he forgot his cleats and his glove for a baseball game. And we're playing on like this really, it's midsummer, you know, the ground's dry. This field was like, the grass was almost hay-like. So Nick D's playing center field. Looks to track down a ball. And came back from a quick break there. Yeah, so we're like I said, we're playing on a hot summer's day at this the outfield's a really thin grass. It resembles a hay-like feel. So someone puts a bat on the ball. Nick D's playing center, deep drive center field, and Nick D's tracking down that ball, and he's got his Hokas on, his worn down Hokas, and I don't know if you pulled up to make the catch or something, and your feet came out from under you, and you just ate a whole bunch of dirt that Sunday morning.
Landed right on my ass. Hard.
Yeah.
Right on my ass. I was trying to track down that ball. Did I catch it?
I think you did catch that one. Yeah. Because he caught it with his left hand, and he's wearing a left-handed glove. So he catches it with his offhand, falls down, eats dirt, gets up, pulls the glove off of his hand with the ball in it, grabs the ball with his left hand, with the hand he just caught the ball with, and throws one in to the infield to me.
And you can't even.
And I'm just cracking up, wheezing.
JR says this thing where when you start laughing, you can't do anything anymore. And he couldn't. When I fell, my legs are above my head. My legs are above my head, and I landed right on my back. Hard as hell.
Yeah.
I had to get up and make an adjustment because I had a runner going to second. But yeah, we play baseball. So.
Oh yeah.
That's
good times.
That's really good.
Anyway, you want to let them know about the little giveaway we're doing?
Yeah, we'll wrap up this episode. As you can see, we got plenty of stories. We can go on and on and on, but we don't want to make these episodes too long for you guys. We want you to actually watch them and enjoy them instead of just bullshitting too long. You guys get bored of it. So I think these shorter episodes are actually really good for us. And I think it's good if we do them like once a week and just get together, talk about the weekend, and then anything that really comes up, just do it.
Yeah, we'll bring on, they don't always have to be big guests, but just different people,
Yeah,
talking about certain stuff.
And either way, we're going to do one a week of just us. And, yeah, we'll maybe bring on a friend or somebody that'll just come and switch the vibe up every week and keep something going. And then, yeah, we'll have the guests that we do all the time. And we'll sit down with them, get to learn their stories, get to show you guys new people. And maybe it'll be about stuff you're interested in. I mean, basically, I love eating, drinking, going out to good bars, having a great time, and I love sports. So it's really going to be based around that, our guests. And when we get them, you'll see them. And we're going to knock them out. And I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
But back to what JR was saying, to end this video, I think I'm was thinking about this for a little bit. I think I'm going to announce a giveaway. We're going to do a little Christmas giveaway. It's Christmas time. I'm feeling it's the season of giving. I'm feeling great. I think I'm ready to give something away.
Uncle St. Nick.
I think it's going to be 2 winners. Something will be one thing, one will be the other. And just a little hint, exactly what I have right now. I have been saying right now it's going to be something sports related and something restaurant related. So That is what I've been thinking, and that's what I'm going to go with. And we will
That'll all be on the Instagram.
all on the Instagram, and maybe the winner will be announced in one of our podcasts, so you motherfuckers have to watch it. So,
Can't win if you don't claim.
yep, can't win if you don't claim. So there's going to be a little mission involved with it. Probably have to repost, post all that bullshit, but that's just to get us out there and get some eyes on us, you know. But it'll be worth it. It's going to be 100% free, and you know, I'm going to give something out. I'm ready.
Excited.
Sounds good. I think that's going to wrap up this podcast for episode 3 of the Shooting Shits podcast. I think we're done. I think I'm done talking to you guys, talking to him. Ready to go to bed. What about you?
Yeah, I'm done with you.
All right, that's all. We're going to wrap it up. I'll see you guys. Hopefully we'll have VZ for our next one, but if not, see you guys next time. Peace.